60 years ago, in a pretty village called New Albany, Indiana, on the banks of the Ohio, in the part of the town known as Dewey Hill, next door to the beaches, a light shone bravely through the window of a little house clinging to the sharply sloping hillside. Outside, the wind howled about the chimney and whistled through the eaves, shaking the shutters and banging the gate left unlatched at all times in the front of the house. The swiftly falling, swirling snow quickly filled the hurried footprints that scarred the smooth expanse of white between the house and the street. Faintly at first, but drawing ever nearer and nearer, came the patient, plodding hoofbeats of a horse.
Whoa, Nellie. Easy, girl. Here's the feed bag. It'll keep your nose warm and your belly, too, while I'm about this business. Won't be too long, Nellie, old gal.
Come in, Doctor. Come in. What's the matter, man? We've been waiting hours for you.
Now, Peter, don't get your wind up. You act like you'd never been through this before. Pull yourself together and get me all the hot water you can find containers for. Then get young Charlie and Alice off to bed. They're under our feet while I take care of the rest of the job.
Oh, Peter, I don't know why you called a doctor. We've had babies here on the farm without 'em. Doctors. Nothing but a bunch of quacks. Why, suppose the old buzzard will even charge you $4 or $5.
Nothing doing. $2 is my price. Say, who is this old gal?
That's my mother-in-law, and you know how mother-in-laws are. They want in on all they act.
Peter.
The banjo clock on the wall of the sitting room ticks away the minutes, and Peter, having carried out the doctor's orders, is fitfully pacing around and about the pot-bellied stove, stopping now and then to listen more intently to the muffled sounds emerging from the closed bedroom door. But during one of these moments...
Well, Peter, you've got a brand new baby girl.
Oh, wonderful, Doctor. Thank you, thank you. And how's Margaret? Is she all right?
Oh, she's doing fine, Peter.
And thus to Peter and Margaret Williams came their third child, Lydia Mae. It is significant that while Lydia was coming into this world, an old gray mare stood patiently waiting. For many times since, Lydia has repaid the debt and just as patiently awaited a horse and a horseman. Time marches on. Peter and Margaret Williams and their children, Charlie, Alice, Lydia, and of course the youngest, Marie, have moved to Jeffersonville, Indiana. It is late of a sunny spring afternoon, and Lydia slowly climbs the porch stairs and hesitatingly steps through the door. She's greeted by her mother.
That you, Lydia? Where on earth have you been all this time, child? You've had me sick with worry. Why, Charlie and Alice have been home from school for over an hour.
It's all Harry's fault.
What's Harry's fault?
That I had to stay after school.
If Harry was at fault, Lydia, why did you have to stay after school?
Well, it was like this. The teacher didn't see him when he was pulling my pigtails, but she surely caught me when I kicked him to make him stop. And after I gave her that nice big apple that you put in my lunch, too.
Well, forget it now and go out and feed the chickens.
Oh, Mom, can't I?
Get along now, Lydia. That's your chore, and you know it.
Gee whiz.
Note back, Doc.
Here, chick. Here, chick. Oh, these doggone chickens. Boy, when I grow up, I'm going to live in the city, and I'll have nothing to do with chickens.
And the years passed swiftly by, and the family moved again, this time to Indianapolis, Indiana. After finishing school, Lydia went to work for Charles Mayer, the town jeweler. That's where she acquired a lifelong taste for fine silverware and jewelry. Leaving Mayer's, she found employment in the office of the Prestolite Company. And a little later, she was selected as the model for their first national advertising campaign, and where she was destined to meet an ex-sulky jockey and a baseball player. So it is that one day, while standing near the water cooler, we find Lydia in conversation with one of her fellow employees.
Hi, kiddo. Have a drink on me.
I don't think I know you.
No, but you will. I have a hunch we're going to get very well acquainted.
Well, I declare.
Look, tomorrow's Sunday. I'll pick you up at about 1 o'clock, and we'll take a buggy ride out into the country. I want to look at a couple of saddle colts.
Well, now.
See you at 1 tomorrow. Gotta get back to my desk to see the boss coming around the corner.
It is evident that the brash young man was a good salesman. For not long after this little episode, June 12, 1913, as a matter of fact, the Williams and the Luman families are gathered in a small apartment in Indianapolis, and the solemn tones of Reverend Hetwick can be heard above the street noises filtering through the open window.
Do you, Frank Luman, take Lydia Williams for your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Do you, Lydia Williams, take Frank Luman for your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
For richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do you part. I now pronounce you man and wife. Congratulations, my children.
Can't we leave now, honey?
Well, where are we going?
Haven't you got any money?
I got 5 cents. I thought I might need a nickel.
5 cents? Well, that's bad.
Bad? Why?
Well, I'm broke, too.
Oh,
I gave the minister my last $5, and now all the rest of our life, you'll probably be accusing me of marrying you for your money. Guess we'll have to spend our honeymoon out on the old farm.
Well, the next morning was beautiful, sunny and warm, an ideal honeymoon day, and the sun rose to find Lydia and Frank in their lover's bower, in a tree, romantically picking cherries for market. March 6, 1916, a great day in the lives of Lydia and Frank Luman, for on this evening, in their home on St. Clair and 114th Street, the stork pays a visit, and Betty Margaret is born. The next morning, as Frank leaves the house, he meets a neighbor and an old friend.
Oh, boy, congratulate me, Grant. Lydia had a baby girl last night. Here, have a cigar.
Why, that's wonderful, Frank. How's Lydia feeling?
Oh, she's fine, fine. Just think, me a papa.
Keep cool, Frank. You'll get over it. By the way, what are you doing now?
Oh, I'm working for Richmond Brothers.
Oh, you are. You still have all those other accounts?
Yeah, I keep books for the Franklin Motor Car people and the Alhambra Theater at nights.
And you still work for that drugstore, too?
Oh, sure. Well, goodbye, Grant. I've got to be getting to work.
So long, Frank. Wonder when he found time to have a baby.
And time marches on. Over 22 years, and on the night of June 12, 1938, Lydia and Frank bid the last of their guests good night after a party celebrating their 25th anniversary and the engagement of their daughter.
good night.
Wonderful party.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank God that's over. Now I can get out of this damn stiff shirt.
Boy, I'd like to find out who watered my lovely calla lilies with champagne.
Oh, say, where'd you get those beautiful roses?
What do you mean, where'd I get them? I didn't buy them. Good Lord, honey, I planted them right out in the garden 2 years ago, and I've been growing them ever since.
Oh, no. Didn't Bets look wonderful tonight? I hope she'll be happy.
Yes, Daddy. But why in the world did she ever pick a man who looks just like Abraham Lincoln?
I wouldn't let Bill hear me say that if I were you. Old Abe is known as the homeliest man in history, you know.
Well, guess we can go to bed now. I hear Bet's coming in.
January 9, 1941. Time marches on, and this day finds Lydia, Frank, and Abraham Lincoln sweating it out at McDonald House Maternity Hospital. Well, this is the proudest day of Lydia's career. She faces the ordeal calmly and resolutely.
Dad, sit down. Now, there's no need to be pacing up and down.
I'm not nervous. Ouch!
I know. You always put the lighted end of the cigar in your mouth.
Hello? Mr. Whiteman? Just a moment, sir. I'll call him. Mr. Whiteman, Dr. Mowry.
Somebody calling me? Where? Where's the telephone?
Dr. Mowry on the line, sir.
Dr. Mowry? What? Wonderful. When? How is she? When can we see her? Thanks, Dr. Murray. Well, Muzz and Dad, I've made you what you are today. You are grandparents to a brand new baby girl.
And the years that followed brought war and trouble. Lydia and Frank weathered the storm. And on the Sunday following March 4, 1950, the day Frank became chairman of the board of Richmond Brothers, they're sitting before that famous old pot-bellied stove out in the kitchen of their shack at North Randall.
Well, honey, now that you're chairman, maybe we can have a little more time together. What shall we do? Take a trip?
Right now, Muzz, I guess you'd better feed the chickens while I groom the horse.
Well, friends, our story has but one more year to go to bring it up to present. That job will be best done, Lydia, by the voice most familiar to you and one loved by all. And here it is.
When I was courting Ma many years ago, I wooed her with poetry. It was good, I'll have you know. I told her how sweet she was in every little thing, and pretty soon I bought a little diamond ring. I married Ma thinking she had lots of money. She had a dime. What a bargain for such a honey. Now Ma is nearing 60, but her hair isn't gray, it's gold. Just like her heart, that you know without being told. We've been married for a long, long time, and what a wonderful trip to make just on Ma's dime. No one could be as good as she has been to me, and now I give thanks down on my bended knee. For such a wonderful helpmate and partner, too, God must be mighty proud to have a child like you. As time goes on and memories we recall, we've had lots of fun and no bad mistakes at all. Happy birthday, sweetheart, on this your 60th year. May you have many, many more with good health and good cheer.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lydia. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lydia. Happy birthday.